The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back again. Thank you for sticking around and hanging out with your two pals, Tom and Steve, right here on 570 WSYR 106.9 FM if you want that full stereo sound. And you can immerse yourself in the video on YouTube. Check that out as well. You can just see it at Zoe Advertising on YouTube. Look it up. Steve, we've been talking with Rico Suave. Abel Ramirez.
My new favorite nickname.
He's here with us, the owner of Bayberry Uniform and Shoe. And we were talking about the product line. He kind of niches in that area of the medical. So if you're a nurse, you can go up and get the particular type of shoes, whether they're sneakers, this, that, and the other. You can get scrubs there. You can get lab coats there. But you also have stuff for just everyday people, everyday wear, right?
Yeah, and most people don't know that. Like if you have a lawn care business and you want to get some really nice polos.
Right.
And those of you that are watching on YouTube, you can see this really nice vest that I have on. Like we have some premium brands that we can work with businesses and corporate offices.
Yeah. How has the Etsy personalized world dovetailed with what you do?
That is a very good question, Tom, and it's definitely been a huge competitor to us because they can customize just about anything, and they deal in one-offs.
Right.
I tend to specialize in large orders, in large groups. If you have employees that are need to be outfitted and have a use of uniforms like on a regular basis, that's what we specialize in. In the one-offs, that is more difficult, and I would say the one-offs are better online and the Etsy's of the world because that's
Amazon
what they specialize.
merch and things like that.
Interesting. So Tom, did you know that we're in the room here with an internet star?
Well, certainly not you.
Not me. Not me.
I'll assume it's Abel.
Yeah, so
it's actually Rico Suave.
Yeah, it's Rico. That's what he goes by.
So tell us something that people may not know.
So during COVID, of course, you discover all these different talents that we all had that were dormant for so many years.
Yes.
And I guess I have a good here for accents, and I started to imitate accents online on TikTok and Instagram. I was pretending to be Dominican, which is predominantly a black population.
Oh, okay.
And here's this blue-eyed, white-looking gringo speaking with 100% local references to the Dominican Republic.
No kidding.
And that blew up, and then from there, that made me like, oh, maybe I should do Puerto Rico next. And I did Puerto Rico, and same thing, Mexico, and then maybe I should go to South America. So quickly enough, I discovered that there's this large audience of people here in the U.S. and actually around the world that are descendants from Hispanics, but they don't fully speak Spanish.
Right.
So it's a Spanglish. And that's where I come in, because I would start my videos 100% English and then switch it up to Spanish. So you get the best of two worlds. And they really resonated with that. And I mean, like I said,
and you do it's for fun. You're kind of just poking fun at things.
Over 250,000 followers across all social medias, all organic.
Nice.
And I mean, it's just been really fun to do that, pretending to be,
So what's your handle?
My handle is Abelman_USA.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to check it out, some of those videos, I visited the Dominican Republic. I was in the most dangerous neighborhood that's known. Really? I mean, it was epic. Security guards, camera crews.
So you actually go on location to these places?
Yes, that's how I get the local references.
Oh, okay.
So when people start wondering, like, how does that guy know that place? I'm like, I've been there. I know.
So just to be clear, you're in a dangerous neighborhood cracking jokes to people that want to kill you.
Actually, that is a misconception, and I think we're very stereotypical about when it comes to that.
Yes.
They were the friendliest people I've ever met.
Okay.
I mean,
so how is it dangerous?
It's dangerous in the sense that if you're in that world of dealing and trafficking and that stuff, obviously there's friction there.
Sure.
But it's become almost like tourism. Like people actually travel there, and it's organized crime. It's what it is.
Wow.
They'll actually give you the tour and make sure that nothing happens to you and show you around. It's like, here's our operations and here's what we do X and Y and Z, and it's amazing.
They're business people, yeah. So we're talking with Abel Ramirez Gonzalez. He's the owner of Bayberry Uniform and Shoe, and he's talking about his little thing he does on, and what are you predominantly on, TikTok or?
TikTok and Instagram.
And Instagram, okay. And he also has the uniform and shoe company up here in Bayberry. There was something I was going to ask you about the. Is it still? A lot of my friends will vacation in Dominican Republic and stuff. Is it still a safe place to go then?
100%.
Yeah,
especially for
like
tourists, because the government, it's very open. So their main source of I would say income is tourism and entertainment.
Yeah.
So I mean,
how about Cuba? Is it still communist? I don't even know anymore.
100%. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
Hopefully we don't go that route.
Yeah, right. Yes, I think we've turned the corner. I'm hoping, So not a good place to go vacation.
Oh, it is. It is
still
actually.
is.
You can go, but it's going to be exclusive to tourism, so you're not going to get the full experience.
Well, it was in like the 40s and 50s. Cuba was the place.
That was the place
to go from the United States. That was the place. That was the big place. And then this guy Castro showed up, and things kind of changed a little bit. But it was amazing. The old resorts and the history there.
Yeah, I mean,
fabulous.
you go there, it's like going back in time 20, 30, 40 years, and you see the old cars. And I mean, we have one of the most beautiful beaches around the world. If you're a scuba diver, that's the place to go.
Interesting.
Well, I was in the store last week.
Yes.
And I had been in there several years ago. It's like someone turned the lights on. It's bright. It has just changed so much. And I really liked like the I call it the change room where you would try clothes on. Mm-hmm. Most places, restaurants, most stores, it's in the corner behind the pole. This is this big bright area.
Laid out
the
very
doors.
well.
They're really there's chairs.
It's
there.
like a stage. You got like lighting.
You can
it's
see
inviting for people to come try on stuff.
It makes it kind of fun. Like, I'm going to try that. I can see it.
Tell me about some of the technology and how that's helped you, thrive in this business. Do you have you can do embroidery? You do regular, like, I don't even know what it's called when you transfer, a graphic
screen
onto
printing,
it. Screen printing and all that. Explain all the different technologies that you have that you can put logos and things.
So nowadays there's so many different things like sublimation and screen
sublimation. There's another one.
And embroidery. Certainly we focus more on embroidery than any of the other ones because it tends to be the more durable one and the better quality. But sometimes you want to get a full design on your back, and that's not doable with embroidery. Or it is, but it's not practical.
It's expensive.
So it might make sense to put it's almost like a sticker. That's the best way to explain it for the sublimation. And then screen printing is actual ink. So you print a template of the logo by layers, which is very interesting. You would think it's just like a picture that, boom, done. No, it's by layers, and then each color gets aligned, and that's how you get the final product. So it's good for large designs. Embroidery is still my favorite for when it comes to like quality.
And you have all the latest tech up there to.
Yes, we have. We just acquired a dual head machine that can do 2 items at the same time, over 1,000 stitches per minute.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, we're trying to make sure that the turnaround is actually faster, so you get your stuff faster.
I think you can see the quality in something that's done well, embroidered and not. And I think that is the kind of the standard. I think the ink is gone pretty much.
Washes out,
And I don't think people do it. But I just love the embroidery, even what you're wearing there. I think it just stands right.
So if you have a baseball team or a law firm, or you're in a hospital, you have a doctor's office, you have all of the products and all of the printing capabilities in the world.
Even private schools. So if your kids are going to private schools, we actually served that sector as well. So we want to be the one shop all for uniforms.
Yeah, and what is your footprint? How far will you go to do things? If somebody called you from Rochester, would you
We would definitely go that way. I mean, I want to stay within 90 miles of Syracuse. I'm very Syracuse-centric, but that's not to say that we would expand in the future.
But when you walk in there, the staff is friendly. They smile at you. They say hello. It's a great culture. If somebody wanted to talk to you, 652-9255. Sound like a good number?
That is the right number.
All right, 652-9255. Of course, Bayberry Uniforms. It's in Bayberry in the plaza right by our friends at Bagelicious there, Tom.
You want to say Merry Christmas to them?
Merry Christmas.
No, you say Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz on my dog.
Thank you. You had one job. Totally screwed it up.
The man who can butcher 2 languages. That's awesome.